Libra, welcome to your general reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. We're doing yours and theirs placements today. Show me, Libra, please. What is going on for the Libra collective? Show me what I need to see, please, for Libra. What's going on? Show me, Libra. Take it resonates, save it does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you. In which case, check your other placements, or I'll catch you on the next one. Cross what you're saying. I think the collectives need that refresher quite a bit lately, so I've been dropping it more. Nine of Swords, Libra. No, we don't want that. The Tower, I agree. We want shit to change. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it. Good. Okay. Okay. Good. That's a good energy conversion on the baseline. If there's going to be something painful, if there's going to be something difficult, I can clearly see that you're literally working on it. Okay? You do want the radical transformation, particularly as it relates to up here, the thoughts. They're overwhelming sometimes, yeah? All the nonsense, all the garbage, all the mental bullshit, the stuff that keeps us awake at night, the anxiety, the shit that hits us at 2 a.m. and then our eyes spring open and we're like, then we get stuck there. The shouldas, the couldas, the wouldas, reflecting on stuff in love and in life. Things that have not worked out, why? The things that cause us pain and embarrassment, so on and so forth. You have the Tower here suggesting, I'm fed up with it. So I don't know what's on your mind or has been on your mind, but I know it's been substantial and it's been there long enough that you want a Tower. You are opting in for that Tower, my friend. You are opting in for that Tower. Good for you. Good for you. There's two types of people. Those who know they need radical change, but will avoid it at all costs, because that's scary. And then people who are like, I know I need it. Bring it on. It may not be the most comfortable thing. It's not the easiest of things. But the Eight of Pentacles suggests that you're working on it. Now, like I saw with Tauruses, I believe, a couple weeks ago, they were methodically working through their own particular Tower. So you, of course, on clarification, I will see how seriously you're taking that, what your particular Tower is, what your particular Nine of Swords is, but your baseline is telling me, look, shit's gone down, and I'm always in a place of contemplation about it. It hurts me. It's been going on long enough that I recognize it for what it is. I would like to change this, please. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it. Some of you might have, P.S., by the way, your most brilliant insights while you're at work. That is often the case. The Eight of Pentacles, the master of our craft, right? So when we sit down to do what it is that we do, we're stand up and doing what it is that we do regardless. That's when often that repetition of behavior allows our mind to go into different avenues and start solving internal issues, personal problems. I tell you, some people have the biggest, strongest revelations and insights when they're doing something they've done 1,000 times. Cleaning the house, doing their job, taking a shower. For me, running the treadmill. I cannot tell you how many times I've been on that treadmill and I've been, oh, that's how we're going to deal with that. Solution found. You know what I'm saying? So, some of you, when you get into that space where you're very familiar, your energy's smooth, it knows what it's doing, it's a practiced hand at something, whatever it is that you check out to, but you know what you're doing, that repetition of behavior, go with that feeling. You'll find a solution in there for some of you, okay? That's our safe space. These are our grounding practices and principles, yeah? Okay, is there anyone surrounding? Let's see who's stressing you out, baby. For some of you, Ace of Cups, there might be some new love. That's for some of you, not all of you. Who's surrounding? Who's stressing my Libra out? Okay. Who's stressing my Libra out? What's going on? I've said it before, I'll say it again, I am protective of all my collectives. I will try not to give your person a hard time. Of course, this stress might be coming from within you, shit that you're holding on to that might be impacting your love life, of course. So let's see. Who is surrounding Libra, please? Who is surrounding Libra, please? Show me who is surrounding Libra. Strength, let me know if you're dealing with Leo. The World. Eight of Swords. I got news for you. Okay. We got some different energy here. We got some different energy here where you're showing me there's a problem and I want to change it. no matter how difficult, even if it takes time. I want to solve the problem. They're like, I do too, but not really. Where you're showing me resolve to work upon the core issue or principle of the problem, they're like, I'm going to hide. I totally agree with you, Libra. There needs to be change. You're both showing me indications of change. You want the legitimacy of the real world in that tower. You know, I know that this is a big issue. I want to work towards it. They're like, I just want to end it, not really look into it. I don't know how that helps the situation. It's interesting that they open up with strength, so I know to some extent the person that surrounds you has a sense of resolve in them. I know that they do. Strength wouldn't be here otherwise. In order to generate change, open cycles, close cycles, etc., you have to have some premise for strength here, right? So I know they have some level of resolve, but it might be misplaced pride. It may not be coming across very well. The translation's not here because they're showing me the world. Yes, they would like a cycle to close. That might be difficult. Eight of Swords, but maybe just ignore the problem, sweep it under the rug. Libra's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I want to address this. I want to make changes. And your person's kind of like, yeah, I totally want change too, Libra. I really don't want to think about it though. Eight of Swords, you're showing me 8 positive. They're showing me 8 negative. So, let's see that shade. Oh, by the way, if you want to know, I wanted to wear something funny today. I'm a huge fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I can't watch that show and not laugh. I can't not watch that show and not laugh. That's the reason why I have, especially on a bad day. I will put that, I love Charlie. I love Charlie so much from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So if you're in that space, Libra, where you're just stressing out, tripping out, and you need a break from your own thoughts, maybe put that on. Get a laugh, you know? Just get a laugh. Show me the shared energy, please. Show me that shared energy, please. Alright, if you're new to my channel, my name's Christina. I occasionally drop tidbits and nonsense about myself. For those of you who have been around my channel, you already know this. And hopefully you enjoy it to some extent. Show me that shared energy, please. Show me I'm a real person that does real tarot, but honey, I also like to have a real laugh, especially when shit gets serious. Okay. Show me that shared energy between Libra and their person. Two of Pentacles. No shit, there's confusion. The Ace of Coins. Sorry, my contacts are a little fuzzy today. The King of Cups. Okay, we have the potential here. There's confusion, there's delay, there's doubts. Okay, that's one of the things you obviously are taking umbrage to. This is one of the things you are clearly not pleased with, is the confusion, the back and forth of emotionality. What am I feeling? What are they feeling? I see that clearly for you. They're showing me a certain level of insistence that perhaps they're not confused, but they don't seem to be willing to address the issue either. Not in a way that's very proactive. It's kind of like they just want it to go away. But Eight of Swords, it's not coming from a space of being thoughtful. Not that I can tell. But the Two of Pentacles, the confusion here, and love and emotionality, that's present. I got an Ace of Coin here. The opportunity for at least one of you to completely start over, take a different offer, or reintroduce the Ace of Pentacles as a working concept between you two. Since you're showing me the Tower, the world, there is a very good chance that that's a possibility. In terms of Ace of Pentacles, not necessarily a new opportunity in love and in life for me or for you, but if we really want to talk about making change, if we really want to be open up to constructive ideas in love and in our relationship goals, let's try this. Let's try this Ace of Pentacles. Let's give this new concept something new to work with. So it could be the resolution of a new offer forged between you two with the understanding that we're going to approach this differently, that we're going to have new goals, that we're going to have new agreements to be solid on the same page. Or, like I said, one of you could be breaking off. I need to clarify. The thing about shared energy is that at some point, if it stops sharing, yeah, I see breakaway all the time. And since it is your reading, most likely you. I don't know why I'd be seeing them breaking off and going on to a new adventure. We'll see, however, which one applies. I got a King of Cups in the future, orientation, the willingness to open up to love and to be loved. It's the most simplest of things. The King and Queen of Cups embody emotional maturity. I have feelings. I know how to claim them. They're coming from a good and well-intended space. My heart space is full. So with sincerity and with love, I see somebody here trying to be like, if we really want to work this shit out, we really want to make productive changes, I'm offering this to you in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. New goals and a new dedication towards said goals. Or you're going a different way altogether. We'll see. We shall see, honey. We shall see. I don't care for this. I got a strong-willed person who doesn't... I got a strong-willed person who is like, yeah, I want the problem to go away too. But I don't actually want to deal with it. Eight of Swords. I don't know how that helps you. You're over there being a busy bee trying to resolve that shit. Again, if you're new to my channel, hi. My name's Christina. I swear. Okay, show me the overview, please. I'd like to give a shout out, of course, to all my Libran supporters. You guys have always been a cornerstone to Sassy Scorpion Tarot. I always admire your energy. While it can be complex, as you know, I always enjoy your energy. But Libra, the Libra Collective has always been a cornerstone to this channel. Always. I hate when I get hard readings for you. Not that all the collective energies don't contribute. It's just you've always been a strong supporter. So I just want to take a moment to tell you I appreciate you. I really do. And it means something to me, honey. Because I literally have 4 placements in my chart. 4. I don't have a diversified birth chart. 4 of my placements are in Libra. One of them critically is Venus. So I understand the complexity of that energy a little bit. If you want me to break it down, 3 Scorpio, 2 Aries, 2 Sag, 4 Libra. That's it. Not a diversified birth chart. And then people ask me all the time, why are you so intense, Christina? Well, there you go. The Lovers in your overview. Could literally be dealing with Gemini. I'm asking Gemini on your chart. That's not the point. In your estimation, we have a strong connection here. Okay? It is a spiritual connection. It's an emotional connection. It can be a physical one. It's no guarantee. But it's, again, the bare minimum appreciation of strong connectivity. Okay? On multiple planes of existence, which usually means it's more complicated, not less. And I think you want to make it less complicated and more of a manageable energy, right? Because often when we're confronted with the Lovers, people can often make it a lot more complicated than it is, you know? The strongest of connections can often have the strongest of pulls. Show me the Lovers, please. Show me the Lovers, please. Show me the Lovers, please. For Libra's overview. Show me the Lovers, please. For Libra's overview. Or again, you could just be straight up dealing with Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Show me the Lovers, please. King of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. All is not well. No. No, no, no. All is not well. There is a frustration element here with someone whom we are strongly tied to. It's looking like we got some arguing here. If that's the case, I am sorry. This does not feel internal to me at all. It's external. I'm seeing the material world coupled up with a strong connection and fighting in between those concepts. So I got some 5 of Wands. How much pushback is going on in the real world, I don't know. But it seems to be coming from a place of that King of Pentacles. There's frustration here in the home space with a strong connection. Okay. What else, please? Can I get more on the situation? Of course, you want resolution. I see it over here. Yeah, the Empress, it's not like you two don't mean a lot to each other. Of course you do. You got some strong magnetic energy here with your person, baby. I mean, it's strong. It's not that this person doesn't mean a lot to you. On the contrary, they mean a great deal to you. That's why you're over here trying to work that shit out. Right? I got that. Honey, between 2 people, I'm getting the Empress, I'm getting the Lovers, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. This is our world. This is our person. They mean a lot to us. And we're fighting with them. Okay, and we don't want that, right? Obviously, we want peace and stability within that home space, particularly with the one that we love the most, that we care for the most, okay? This, of course, is our personal priority. So not only do we have the appreciation of, I want shit to work out in the real world, it's also, I have a lot of love for this situation. That's you, the Empress. Obviously, you share that with Taurus, but you're both ruled by Venus. And then I've got the Lovers here, the King of Pentacles. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Can we work this shit out? I want to know a little bit more about that. See, okay. Here's the Eight of Swords, what this person has already been marked by. The Eight of Swords with that Ace of Cups. It's like they can't seem to find a resolution within their heart space. Someone's not able to open up to the love activity at this time. Someone's a little shut down, and I do believe that's causing the tension. You clearly want resolution. They're still in this space where it's like, I can't always feel my feelings, and it causes tension. It's not enough. It's not enough to completely dismiss the whole thing, but it's big enough that you want to do something about it, right? Can you? Can we? That is the question. Because I got a lot of love here, and I got a lot of appreciation between two people. You two clearly speak volumes of each other's energy, but for some reason, somebody gets up in their headspace a great deal when it comes to their natural feelings. And what they might do is go into a place of materialism, comfort zone, in order to avoid that kind of conflict. So I don't know what it is that they're needing to work out in their love energy, but they might have a tendency to default to the material world, to hide behind, okay, because they don't seem to be comfortable addressing it at this time. Don't quite know why, but somebody seems to escape into their comfort zone in order to avoid conflict. And it's coming from somebody spending way too much time up in their head about their feelings, you know, and it's kind of coming across as avoidant. It's not over, but it's avoidant, okay? We don't like this. You know, you two mean a lot to each other, and everybody needs some time apart. Everybody needs to go into their separate spaces from time to time. Absolutely. So perhaps a little breathing session between you two is needed, all right? But that doesn't take away from the strength and the validity of this connection. On the contrary, it's quite strong. There's a lot of love here. Okay. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords. Okay. The Hermit. That's what I'm saying. That's what you might have some Virgo in your chart. Could be dealing with one. That's not the point. That's what I'm saying. That you, honey, your energy is just on the baseline alone is telling me that it wants to be proactive. I got a problem here. I want to solve it. Okay? I do. I really do. And I'm willing to make radical change if it means saving us or securing this connection. Because guess what? It means a lot to me. And I have every reason to believe that it means a lot to you too. So can we get on the same page, please? You know, can you get out of your head and back into reality with me? Can you feel the connection with us again? Because I do feel like somebody goes into a retreat space, particularly their comfort zone as that King of Pentacles, in order to avoid conflict. And as they avoid that particular conflict, they also avoid their real feelings. Now, again, we all do that. It's not an accusation. Everybody goes through it. It becomes a problem, however, when it becomes outstanding. All right? In other words, too long. And I have every reason to believe this has been going on too long because it's over here on your radar hardcore. You want to fix the situation. The Hermit. You don't get more legit in fixing a situation than the Hermit. He's the ultimate representation of healing. You want to heal your thoughts, particularly as they relate to your love energy. You want to be proactive. You want to fix the situation. You know? Anything else, please, about that Nine of Swords? The Hanged Man, but it feels delayed. Do you want to know why it feels delayed? Because it feels like you're the only one interested in fixing stuff. Okay? Yeah. It's taking too long. It is taking too long to show resolution, to show healing. These thoughts have been with you for a long time, particularly as it relates to conflict in the love space with somebody whom you clearly have a strong connection with. Your energy is telling me, hey man, I want to heal these thoughts. They're repetitious, they keep me up at night, the frustration, the anxiety, the worry. I just want to reconstruct this, to put more into it, not less. And it feels like we're not getting anywhere, or that my thoughts have not improved, or that the feelings for this situation or this connection have not improved. And I'm trying. Yeah, I know you are. Are they? That's what I'm saying. It's a little prolonged, isn't it? It's a little prolonged, isn't it? You're trying to gain new perspective as you heal, and I understand that, and I appreciate that, but it seems like, at least in the recent past, you're frustrated that you don't seem to be any wiser for how to resolve the situation. That's because, honey, it takes two. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please. Let's see how you're willing to make that radical change. You want to shake up. You want to shake up the algorithm. You want something to happen. Show me the Tower, please. Two of Swords, you don't know how. You admit that, or you're not confident. Show me. What are you thinking about doing? Knight of Pentacles, give it more time before you do anything that's triggering like the Tower, the Queen of Wands. Because you have something in you that wants to move this process forward. Part of you is hanging back. You're in kind of conflict with yourself about how to address this. Do I go Queen of Wands on this Tower? All out? Fire, ambition, goals, or do I keep hanging back and delaying? I don't know. Your energy is telling me it's not confident about how to move forward. Yet you also insist enough time has passed without improvement. I agree with you. So do you really think that Knight of Pentacles and Two of Swords tactic is going to work on the Tower? No. A part of you wants to address this head on. Queen of Wands. It's like, you know what? Do it first and ask permission later. Because I have to tell you, this hanging back, wanting to heal, you're not seeing improvements, you're not seeing results, okay? You've done that already. It's clearly not working. All right? I think you want to approach this Tower more than you are allowing yourself to. You have a big part of you, a big chunk of you is that Queen of Wands that wants to meet this thing head on, to take some sort of action that is proof of results or some sort of declarative for improvement. Can I get more, please, on what it is we're trying to improve? The feelings. That's it. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good tarot asks direct questions, and then you get answers. You want to take action towards the love space. That's it. That's all you want to fix. The love energy with your person. That's it. And I agree with you. Too much time is passing. You are doing your level best to show patience, which is a form of healing, but you're still not getting any evidence. You got a lot of perspective, but not enough evidence. Otherwise, that Tower wouldn't be here. And it feels like you can just the delay of the decision. I need some sort of radical change. I'm kind of thinking about taking on a Queen of Wands, and I'm going to tell you, Libra, that if enough time has passed and you're still not seeing results, you're still frustrated by it, but you're actively trying to heal with someone else, then I agree. It might need a little bit more of a direct approach, which is what, energetically speaking, you seem to be leaning towards, okay? I do believe it's a controlled Tower, like I said a couple weeks ago, like I saw with Taurus, Eight of Pentacles, because everything that you want to do and or change or approach with is done so in the name of love. In other words, you're coming from the correct space of, I want to heal the feelings between us. I want us to be at full capacity again with that King and Queen of Cups, right? I want it to be, and if I need to go into Queen of Wands mode, kick some ass, and take care of this Tower, then that's what I got to do. I know part of you is tempted to kind of hold back, lean back, but you've already done that. The healing process is taking way too long. You don't have enough evidence. You're frustrated, and it's causing you pain in the heart. That's what all Nine of Swords really is. It's the way our mind kind of mentally hijacks us and dictates our emotions, which you are showing active signs for healing, but it's delayed. Hanged Man. It does take two. I know, Libra honey, you want to be more proactive towards making change. I think you're trying to decide on a course of action. Knight of Pentacles is also a strategic plan. There's confusion about it, but I do think you want to be more proactive, yes. And it all comes down to feelings, honey. Queen of Cups. You just want to fix the heart space. That's all you want to do. Not just with you, but with your person. There is someone else here, as we see. There's some of that Eight of Pentacles. Let's see your plan. Let's see how you're doing it. I think you are trying to approach this Tower from a practical point of view. Be more proactive, not less. Hands off doesn't seem to be working, right? Eight of Pentacles. I will say this, at least you're being a little more active than some other folks that I've seen who are like, yeah, I'm aware that problem exists. Page of Swords. Don't do a damn thing about it. Eight of Pentacles, please. Some of that Eight of Pentacles, please. Some of that Eight of Pentacles, please. Temperance, that's all you want, honey. That's it. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the Libra game today, honey. Healing, that's all you want. Good. Your energy is consistent. It gets a little bit confused about the process, or let's say execution for change. But other than that, you are interested and invested in one thing. Healing the connection, healing yourself within the connection. It's not enough that you just want to change your feelings. You want to change your feelings within the context of the connection. You yourself, fine. But when it comes to the connection, you must remember it takes two. So while I'm seeing you making active investments, okay, even sometimes having bursts of energy in moving forward, I want you to remember, by all means, heal thyself in your heart space. But when it comes to your connection, that does take two. Yes? Change your own energy first, and we'll see how that applies to the connection itself. Hopefully it's good things that I'm seeing over here. Because like I said, you two, goodness me, you weigh up very strongly in each other's scales, as it were. You could be dealing with fellow Libra. But yeah, that's the name of the game, honey. This is active. It's proactive. I respect this a great deal. You want to work on shit, and it's done so in the name of love. These are all good things. All good things, honey. Not enough proof in the past, but you were still trying. I think you're trying to be a little bit more proactive on making active change, and you're working through it methodically, okay? You want to heal your own heart space as well as what you have within your connection. I see that. You're being very proactive. Man, you are cleaning up. You're cleaning up that energy. You're doing the best you can. I hope that they show you the same level of results. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, FYI. Death in reverse. It's not over yet. Like I said, we're not trying to throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's not over yet. Okay? Yeah, it's not over yet. Or at least you don't want it to be. You want to still work through the stronger sense of healing aspects. Okay? We have heavy Virgo, Sag, Scorpio energy here, as well as Taurus, Libra, and of course Gemini. A touch of Pisces. It's not over yet. Okay? Trying to revive that healing energy. Keep working through it. Keep working through it. If not for this connection, then bare minimum for yourself. Alright? Let's see what they're up to. Show me strength, please, for this person. Oh, straight away. Show me strength, please, for this person. Oh, Leo as well, of course. Everybody's here, really. Show me strength, please, for this person. Show me strength, please, for this person. Oh. The Moon, Three of Wands. Okay. Okay. The Moon, the Three of Wands over Strength. Okay. There is an expectation they have within themselves to kind of come out of their moon space. They're trying to work their energy up towards it to get stronger about coming out of the moon, what they're really experiencing, what they're really feeling. Okay. That waiting element with the Three of Wands, they're either waiting on themselves to improve in this way, or they're waiting for some other reason. But they do, like I said, have some sort of strength or resolve to try to get out of the moon energy. Okay? That tells me they've been in it for a long time. Now, Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, is their tension because of their sort of withdrawal into their headspace and neglectful of the feelings? But it's coming from, or being generated by, the fact that they've been hanging out in the moon for a while. What are they trying to come to terms with? I do believe they're looking at themselves to get out of the moon. They do want to close out a cycle, but they're still insisting upon confusion. Show me the moon, please. What is the moon for this person? Page of Swords in reverse. Well, no wonder they're having a hard time. They're not showing enough activity at all to get themselves out of the moon, or at least they weren't in the past. Let me know if you're dealing with Aquarius. Don't have to be. But Page of Swords is in reverse. So the pages, they all have jobs, they all have functions, okay? But they tend to be low level when we're talking about upper level shit. Strength, the moon, okay? That tells me there's not enough effort going into it. The Page of Swords is in reverse. There's something that this person doesn't want to look at in regards to their emotions. Yet they have the strangest expectation that they'll come out of it. Eventually. With enough strength and resolve. No wonder you're over here trying to make progress. You're willing to work on yourself, but you still feel like you're waiting. Here's why. There's not enough comfort level in looking at their emotions and what's going on in there. Page of Swords in reverse. That's the unwillingness to learn. But one day I'll get to it. One day I'll take a look at this issue and really get in there. I'll come out of it. Page of Swords in reverse over the moon. They're not working very hard to get out of the moon. Your energy knows this to some extent. So you're trying to do your cleanup work, and you hope the same for the connection itself. That's why you're over here contemplating much more direct change, as opposed to, I'm doing my best to work on myself. How are you? Oh, you still haven't made progress yet. Okay. Okay. I'll wait some more. That's probably something I need to work on, right? I should manage my own expectations. I can clean up my own shit. Okay, where are you in this process? Oh, okay. That's still a problem for you, huh? Okay. You're being emotionally withdrawn and confused about your feelings. Okay, that's still a problem. You know what? Maybe we should be a little more direct. Your energy's telling me. A little more, but it's coming from a space of love, honey. Of course it is. It is. And I think you're trying to find a soft entry, but with firmness and dedication about how to make change. You may not know how, but you want to figure it out. You're determined that this is not over yet. You're still showing me active signs of participation in healing with the Eight of Pentacles. You're being very methodical. I have every reason to believe that not only are you trying to work on your stuff, you're trying to help your person. Show me the world, please. Nope. Show me the world, please. Show me the world, please, for this person. What are they trying to close out? The Hierophant. Commitment to what? The Wheel of Fortune. And Six of Swords. Oh my. What the hell is going on with your person, man? So what happens when you don't do your moon work? This person actively ignores their moon energy, what they're really feeling. But I'll get through it. I'll come out the other side. Honey, they don't know if they're coming or going. The world for this person is a revolving door. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. I want change, no I don't. I want change, no I don't. I want change, no I don't. I want to change our commitment. I don't want to change our commitment. Can we just move on from the problem, please? So I got contradictory energies here, and they're rather substantial. I got I'm not going to lie to you. The World, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. That's 360. That's not 180. That's real change. 360 is going right back to where we started. This person is still as conflicted and confused as they were. Hence, blindness in the future, that same Eight of Swords over here. On the surface, it looks easy, manageable. You two are well established. Okay. On the inside, there's a great many things this person has not gone within about. I can't even pick up on what it is, their moon energy, what it is they're refusing to deal with. They don't even like looking at it. I know that they say they're open to change, but they also are simultaneously adverse to it. I'm open to change. No, I'm not. I'm open to change. No, I'm not. It's just they keep doing this 360 shit. Like I said, from the very baseline, I put it down. Let's just sweep it under the rug. Act like it's a non-issue. Move it forward. 360. 360 is not good. That just means you go back to where you started. We don't like that. They say they're open to change. No, they're not. They say they're open to change. No, they're not. There's just some things they cannot let go of. Like this person's Hierophant energy is working against them. There's just things that they're used to. Whatever that is. There's something that they are just used to that they cannot break out of their script or their box. Okay, or the rule book. That's the catch-22 of the Hierophant. He means well. Truly, he means well. And everything he adopts or commits to is done so with a spiritual exchange of energy. But it also works against him in that terrified to change. Terrified to change. It goes off script. It goes out of the good book. Okay? Whatever that is to this person. The rules they ascribe to, they don't know how to be flexible with them. And they don't know how to change their thinking or their point of view. It's what happens when we crutch on something absolutely it's truth. Okay? They're still showing me confusion, and that's because what they want in that emotional space will not come forward in the moon. So in terms of your two's commitment, you want to see more evidence of change here, and it's coming from a good space. This person's like, can we just forget about it, please? I'll make change. I'm not really, but we can we just move on from this? Can we just move on from this? The hell is this, man? Eight of Swords. It's like they refuse to commit to change or their feelings because they don't know what their feelings are. Why? Because they have a Page of Swords reversed in the moon. How does that help the situation? How does that help you? Where are we in time? Okay. Show me this Eight of Swords, please. Willful blindness. Willful blindness. Show me this Eight of Swords, please. Why are they so scared of their own feelings, man? Do they want this or do they not want this? Judgment. Good God. Like the universe is all but smacking them in the face, man. Pay attention. It's time to pony up. Stop acting blind. Stop acting like you can't see. Stop procrastinating. Live life, man. Make a decision. Alright. I don't know what you're talking about. Eight of Swords. I don't know what you're talking about. Eight of Swords is willful blindness. You could take that blindfold off at any time. A refusal to see the core issue here, and it has directly to do with feelings. That's what's causing the tension between what is otherwise a very strong and or established connection. The young person really does not like to leave their comfort zone, but specifically the comfort zone as it relates to their feelings, their refusal to look at the moon, what's really going on in there. It makes them terribly uncomfortable. Again, let's just sweep it under the rug, please, and pretend that it doesn't exist. I don't want to keep coming back to this. Well, I got news for you. When you live life like that, the thing you fear the most is going to keep coming around and slapping you in the face till you deal with it. And this person's getting slapped in the face repeatedly, and then they act like they're not. That's the universe. This person's like, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that at all. Was that a breeze? That was a breeze. Did a fly land on my face? Yeah, it was a fly. You really do want to see productive change. Your energy went from kind of passive, worried, I'm trying to heal my own energy, and maybe that can better contribute to this. I refuse to call it quits. I know I can work on this. I would like to see more proof. I think your energy is going to become a little bit more interjecting, a little bit more, like I said, progressive, proactive, a little more upfront about this tower business. Hey, we need to make some serious change. And they're over here like, can we just not, please? I said I was open to change. Can we just move forward? Moving forward is not dealing with it. They're not dealing with it. Markedly so. I have never seen an energy so unwilling to deal with a problem. It all starts back here in that little fucker Page of Swords in reverse. Pages can really fuck shit up. They're so dismissed in tarot. But when we hand over major life concepts to little pages, yeah, shit's gonna get lost in translation. Oh, honey. Eight of Swords, please. Queen of Swords, they're getting colder. Ooh, okay. They're getting colder. They're getting colder. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? Knight of Pentacles. There again. Temperance. There is a kind of cool concession. I don't know if this helps you. It is a cool concession, but it's coming up here from a mental space, not a heart space. Let's make that clear. It's coming from a mental space, not a heart space, to try to heal. Slowly. Slowly. They must feel the pressure to do something. And yeah, they are getting colder in the process, not warmer. Again, I will point out to you, your actions and requests in this connection are coming from a warm, loving space. You admit you're a little confused about how to approach it, but that's why you're going slow. I told you you're methodically working on the tower, i.e. you're methodically working on this, but it's coming from a good space. You don't want it to be over, you want to heal it. They're like, okay, Libra. I can't really feel my feelings, but I'll agree with you. We'll heal things. And it's kind of coming from that cold space. So I don't know if that helps you, but they're a little bit more on board than they were. I still don't see them doing the big work in terms of the real issue or getting anywhere fucking near it. But hopefully, because they are starting to feel the pressure. Okay, but it's not a bad pressure from you. Everything you're doing is coming from a good, healthy, wholesome place. They're kind of meeting it resentfully of like, okay, if you insist, Libra, I will heal with you. If you insist there's a problem, instead of just sweeping it under the rug like I always do, or we always do, if you're going to insist on it, fine. I will eventually catch up to healing with you, if you insist. It's like they're dragging, man. Their energy's dragging. The energy's dragging. This whole, I'll change, not really. I'll change, not really. I'll change, not really. I said I would. Can we just pretend it's not there, please? Good God, they really are avoiding a core issue in their feelings, honey. I'm not trying to pick on your person. Their energy is laying out for me. It is laying out for me. That's not me. That's the cards. I read it as they hit the table. A lot of people, when they don't hear what they want to, oh, it's the reader's fault. No, honey. Those are the cards that hit the table. So take what resonates, leave it does not. Just because it says Libra in the title doesn't mean it's for you. This is either something that's true for you or it isn't. It is that simple. Oh, God. Oh no, it's so much easier to shoot the messenger than to deal with the real shit. I know. Real tarot reflects real life. Hopefully, a Libra who's watching today appreciates that. And if you do, let me know. I don't like the coldness. There's still an inadmission of the emotional issue here. Whatever that is to this person. It's whatever it is. They refuse to look back here, and they keep trying to sweep under the rug like it doesn't exist. Their energy does 360. Coldly, they are willing to admit to some healing with you, and it's going to take a long time. Their emotions are still absent from this, but you're both showing signs of temperance in feature if that helps you. You're showing a positive 8, they're showing a negative 8. I don't know. Let's see the shared energy, please. Let's see the shared. I just wish that they were more proactive. I don't know what it is about their feelings that freaks them out so much. Because you two are established. Your connection is so strong. It's so beautiful. They resist, for some reason, the love energy. I don't know why. They resist that love energy like a fucker. There's something in their moon energy they cannot admit. Or they don't know how to admit. They try to open up to it, then they shut it down. They open it up, then they shut it down. It's like they can't give themselves permission to pick a fucking direction and stick to it. So, I don't know, baby. I don't know. Let's see that shared energy, please. The Two of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. Ooh, it's time for a snack. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. I've been hitting 90-minute videos lately, and I said, you know what? I might be hashtag terror movie, but that's a bit long even for me. Time to tighten it up. That's what she said. Show me the Two of Pentacles, please. Show me the Two of Pentacles, please. Show me that Two of Pentacles, please. It's like, that's a bit long, even for Sassy Scorpion Tarot. Ten of Swords. No shit. We want the confusion to end. Because the more it lingers in this back and forth bullshit, which is why I hate the Two of Pentacles. Here's bullshit one, here's bullshit two, here's bullshit one. And people go through that. I've been through it. As much as I disdain and dislike the Two of Pentacles, and I do. I loathe it with every fiber of my being. We all end up in that space from time to time. I still call it bullshit one and bullshit two because your feelings are your feelings are your feelings, which is easy for me. I'm fixed water. Okay, so once I say, no, that's my feelings, I understand it to be true. So there's back and forth bullshit about, I don't know my feelings, I don't know my feelings, I don't know my feelings, I don't know my feelings. Ten of Swords, it causes pain. I don't see markers of endings. I don't. I really don't. This is literally Ten of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. I want this to stop. Because the more it lingers in this bullshit one, bullshit two space, the more pain it causes me. You understand? Oh, yes, it does. When we hang out here, it's one thing when we're trying to work shit out for, like, say, career stuff. Or there's a complicated situation with a family or friend, and we're going to go, okay, how do I handle this? How do I handle it? Fine. But when we're talking about a serious connection like this, where it's like the emotions should be straightforward, they should not be under the moon, there should be no confusion about our emotions. It's going to cause pain the more we linger in this. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe yes. It either is or it isn't. Overthinking to the point of pain. Oh, overthinking to the point of pain. I know you want it to stop. And we just want the love to flow, the Chariot. That's it! That's it! We just want the love to flow. That's it. I mean, if you're dealing with Cancer, it doesn't have to be. We just want the love to flow. We want the pain to stop. Yes! We just want the love to flow. Is that Libra's like, is that asking for too much? Why is it so hard for you? I'm over here being patient. The very idea of you keeps me up at night, and I got nothing from you. But at least I'll work on me. I'll work on me, and maybe that will help improve things. So bless you for that. That's very sweet of you, honey. But at some point, you need to see healing from them too, which is why you're contemplating methodically approaching that tower, but with some level of determination, and it's done for in love, like I said. I like to do recaps. It helps keep me on track. So that, yeah, we just want the love to flow. We want the confusion to end, because the more we stay in it, it causes pain. Why can't the love just be fluid? I agree. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Let's see if there's a strong offer here. New goals. Clean slate. Can you and I both agree to this? The Ace of Pentacles. Can we swear by these new goals? This new rule book? This approach to clean up our energies, to get shit straight? Can we both agree on this Ace of Pentacles, please? Or you're going in a different direction? Show me the Ace of Pentacles, please. This tells me no, but we'll see. Show me the Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me the Ace of Pentacles, please. Honey, if I could rip this person out of their damn moon energy, I would, because look at this! Look at the magnificence of that. Good God, the Lovers, King of Pentacles, the Empress, Ace of Cups. God dang! And it's met with aggression, pushy, offy energy, back it up, hold on, frustration, blockage, I don't know about my feelings. It's no wonder you don't want it to be over, honey. I can see why you're working so hard. Truly, I do. I see it. Right here. This is exactly the reason why you're working so hard. You know what you're working with. Do they? You know what you're working with. You're not stupid. Ace of Pentacles. No, you're not crazy. I know it's tempting to think that. No, you're not crazy. You know what you're working with. There's a reason why you showed it healing and patience and healing and patience. But there's not enough evidence of healing. This person won't get out of the moon energy. 8 of Wands. We're communicating that Ace of Pentacles. What is it? Okay, I'm just going to stay down here for a second. Eight of Swords 3 times. This person's on thin ice. They're on thin fucking ice. Bless you, honey. I mean, from my perspective, if this was happening to me, okay, thin ice. They keep acting like they can't see what you're trying to communicate and offer. Okay, so now I know where that's being extended from. It's being extended from your energy. That Knight of Pentacles was delivering something. That's what it was. You were delivering something that says, hey, can we agree to this as a common goal? Can we try again? Can we give this renewed power and strength? You're actively communicating it. Now I see where you're communicating it to. It's the same person who represents the 8 of Swords multiple times. They still act like they can't see what you're trying to communicate. They still insist they can't see what the problem is, and they act like they still just want to sweep it under the rug and it will go away. They don't have to commit in either direction. You understand me? This person's got some serious commitment issues. In other words, they don't understand where their energy is best served, thus they don't commit to it. They understand that there's a problem here, but they don't want to deal with it, so they act like they can't see it. They act like they can't see what you're suggesting or offering. It is going outwards to them. It's clear as day to me. Clear as fucking crystal. Cross watchers, it's that Libra, it's that Libra. Fine, it's that Libra. Collective readings, absolutely reversal energy applies. I am reading Libra, the person shared. There's consistent energies stamped to both. But yes, reverse energies as it applies, always. They still act like they can't see what's being offered. So at some point, honey, you're going to have to see that too. Do you know that? It's not just woe is Libra or poor Libra. At some point you have to know that they are refusing to see what you're offering, or the suggestions for healings, or to work on things, or to form a new contract or a new alliance. You're trying to literally approach this connection from a different point of view, hence why you're working on that tower methodically. You're trying to rewrap an offer, make it stronger, because in your idea, you have an idea what the problem is, but they're not responding to it. They're not responding to it because they're still seeing you in this connection from a place of blindness. And it goes right back here. This kind of casual inference to their own energy is, no, I refuse to look at the moon. I don't have any emotional issues. I'll just get better. I just know that. I'll eventually have resolved upon a conclusion. This person's really convinced of that. They honestly believe that they'll have a solution, that they'll know what they're doing, without actually looking at their emotions or what the issue is. Hence why they refuse to commit in any one direction to either change or even recognizing the problem. And this coldness, I still don't see what the problem is, Libra. But I'll go along with your scheme, okay? I'll go along with your little scheme to heal. I'm going to take my emotions out of it, though. No shit. It's because I don't know what their feelings are. I know that they feel the pressure because judgment came up. Like, hey, you. You want to get to your shit together, bro? You want to get your shit together, sis? You better start doing something. So it's a cold consent to try. That's why I'm not impressed. Here you are making that offer, trying to be generous. Goodwill and intentions are here. I see it. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I refuse to acknowledge what you're actually saying, because then again I might have to commit to that, and I just can't commit to that. But yeah, I'm open to change, but no, I'm not. Told you, it's back and forth with this person. 360 this person's energy. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Really though, Scorpio to Libra, okay. Are you sure about this? Let's see the King of Cups, honey. Let's see it. Show me the King of Cups, please. Just, it's not for about them. It's for you, honey. I'm more concerned with your energy at this point because it's trying to be so lovely and so considerate, and so I'm willing to fix and I'm willing to heal. I don't want to have to consider death. I really don't. And the way that they're kind of begrudgingly tagging along, it's like, God dang, such a strong connection. I mean, in no other context would this much effort make sense to me. You know? In no other context would this make sense to me. Six of Pentacles trying to balance up in that heart space. It didn't fully flip, so I'm not committing to it. Kind of like this person. I'm not fully committing to this. Show me the King of Cups, please. Show me the King of Cups. I have the Magician as well as the Wheel of Fortune. We are manifesting change for that heart space. No kidding. Yes, can I say something a little more conclusive, please? A little more conclusive, please. What are we trying to change? I can see what you're hoping to transform your love energy to. I truly do. But that requires them to open up their eyes and see what it is that you are actually offering to them, but also coming to terms with their own feelings. Let's see if we can pull it off. Okay, Ace of Swords, determining the truth of one's feelings. You do want them to be more forthright. You do want to manifest the truth to them about the feelings and what it is that you have. So that tells me then you're very aware if you're asking for that directly in the future, which again, good. But what happens if you don't get the answer that you want? You're still showing me an indication to heal. Okay, so again, Death is in reverse. You are still showing me an indication to heal. You still have hope for a truth in regards to this person's feeling changing in time. I hope that it's justified because you're putting a great deal of yourself into this person, and I hope that they meet you where you are. I cannot give you any more of an answer. I can't. I do see them going along for the ride. Their emotions are still absent, and it is slow going. That willingness to heal. They keep their mind at the forefront and their emotions at the back, clearly. And in that respect, I believe of them trying, even if it's coming from a cold space. You seem to be at least momentarily pleased with that particular effort, and you're like, okay, we're going to ride this out a little further. They're showing me it might be slow, they might be cold, but they are trying to show me some temperance, some healing. I'll take that, Libra's energy says. And it helps relax your heart space a little bit more in terms of manifesting confidence and direction, a little bit more confidence and direction, a little bit more about confidence that healing this connection was the right choice. Again, you have choice in all things. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. So if you feel that this is the best fit outcome for you, then it's the best fit outcome for you. Again, I can kind of understand your reasoning about why you're working so hard and why you're dedicating so much energy to this connection. I got a big juicy idea right here, honey. That's a lot of energy they're packing, but why they are so... God, what is this person's moon? That is driving me crazy. They refuse to look at their moon energy, their feelings specifically. It could be one thing. It could be a multitude of things. And I know they just want to move past it, but that doesn't help. That doesn't help. What is this person's moon, man? What are they so hung up on? You two have such strong connectivity, but they're not reaping the cups the way they're supposed to. They act like they can't see the love that's in front of their face, and it's all but slapping them in the face. Good God. It's like, no thanks, I'm all stocked up on love. Then what are we doing? I see your energy and effort, honey, and I get why. They mean a lot to you. So if this is enough for you, then let's say this is enough for you for now. Okay? You seem to be pleased that they're trying to show any sort of movement in regards to healing. It might be from a cold space. They may not be emotionally forthright. I know they're not. But you seem to be pleased with this effort. Okay, I was correct in manifesting moving forward. They're showing indications of healing. Let's go. We're going to roll with that for now. We're going to roll with that for now. I'm going to check back on you in a couple of weeks, see how we're doing. Because you're all indicating, I don't want it to be over. Healing. What is this person's moon? What are they so resistant in their emotions? What is in there that they are so resistant to their emotions? The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, there it is again. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool. A part of them is inclined to really lean into that offer, what you are offering them. But when their actual Knight of Cups tries to, because again, the Knights are all about expression as well as action. Forthright, being forthright with one's emotions. Knight of Cups, bringing it forward, making it real, speaking it aloud. My emotional feelings for you are thus. They go, Queen of Swords. And they whip that out real fast, don't they? And I ain't talking about the other thing, honey. They whip out that that sword every time. Their emotional expression, the vulnerability in particular. It's really hard for this person to be vulnerable, isn't it? That's a whole other can of worms. But vulnerability is hard for this person, even for themselves. The refusal to look at their moon energy, their emotions specifically, makes them feel vulnerable. They clearly don't like change. So they pretend that there's not a real issue here. Avoidance. So whenever they get that, because it is there, their love energy is there. But as soon as rubber meets the road in terms of vulnerability, opening up and expressing, boom, that sword drops. But the inclination to lean into that Ace of Pentacles, what you are offering them, right, it's there. It is there. But there's that, flip that thing off, there's that Page of Swords again. There's not enough openness in this person's energy to understand what they're feeling for you, what they're understanding, what they're feeling in this connection, how bad they actually want to take that fucking Ace of Pentacles, how bad they want to trigger that Fool energy. They won't discuss it. There's not enough energetic improvement in them that says, I'm open to discovery, I'm open to learning about myself. It's not there. It's not there. That vulnerability thing's really hard for this person. Or they're straight up in denial about their feelings for you, but given the intensity of your connection, how the hell can that be? Why aren't they taking what you're offering? You show a willingness to compromise. You show a willingness to work on things. You show a willingness to heal. You're showing a willingness to me that you're willing to look at yourself and to work on your damn self. If it means helping this person. Why aren't they leaning into that? You want progress, and that's natural. I don't blame you at all for wanting to trigger a tower, even if it's methodical and paced out at a certain way. I don't blame you at all. You're not seeing evidence of growth, proof, or change of this person's feelings, but you keep trying to work with them. And it's done for love. It's done for the right reasons. Why is their energy so small? I know it's hard for this person to be vulnerable. I get that. But how come they won't open up? Why won't they open up to change? I'm trying so hard not to flip this off right now. Remember how this person opened Page of Swords in reverse with the moon? God damn, this person. That's consistent. People ask me, why do you use so many cards, Christina? Your table's a mess. This is why. So I can see energetic consistencies and inconsistencies. This is exactly why. This is a teachable moment. Oh, God, they want it. But they don't allow themselves to express that want or desire. They won't get in touch with what they want. Their curiosity, the willingness to find out, isn't nearly as big as they think it is. Honey, they might be used to using that sword, but it's based on the premise of a very small page. I think they're... What in the actual hell, man? Yes, they withhold. God, they're so afraid to get out, just to really understand their feelings. Honey, if that's something you want to work with, you got to take that into consideration. You seem to be happy that there's some evidence of change and some evidence of healing. You're kind of taking that and running with it. Okay, so again, if that's enough for you, fine. Okay, I can tell you put a lot of work into this person. That King of Cups, what they feel the most, what they desire the most, is what they hide the most. That emotional maturity. Because the King of Cups isn't just about loving and being loved. It's, I want this. This person doesn't know how to say, I want this. They don't know how to claim the love energy that's smacking them in the face. Imagine like this. I love you. I love you. I love you. Right? Metaphorically speaking. Okay, I don't advocate violence ever. I love you, I love you, I love you. It's really windy today. Like, that's how far removed they are. They don't have that emotional maturity, honey. To say, I want this, I love you, I desire this, I desire us. That begrudging admittance, that willful blindness is only going to fly for so long. There's something... in the future that they are being met with that's telling them it's time. Even if it's coming from a cold space, they're going to start to show more efforts in future, even if it's begrudging. Because I can tell you right now, they're feeling the threat of loss. They must know how much work you're putting into them and that you are not getting back. Okay, let's switch on over to time checks. And I'm sorry, I wish I could see something more conclusive, but I will say this. There is a kind of loose translation for now, or at least in the future, relatively soon. You're like, okay, I can work with that. They're showing me some indications of trying or healing. I'm going to take that. I'm going to run with it. Okay? Because you're both showing Hermit and Temperance to me in the future. Their approach is a little different. I'll give you that. But it's there. Okay. Significant time checks, please. Significant time checks, please. It's looking like you're making an offer to kind of reshape the connection or give the connection a deeper construct to work with. They still act like they can't see it. So I don't even know if there's a point doing a time check on that. When does this person acquiesce to try more? When does this person agree to try a little more? When does this person's energy try a little harder? Because they want to lean into this real bad, but that also means that they have to accept their feelings too. It's like they resist the offer despite desiring it. And until they get into a place of accepting their emotions and that they love you and that they love this connection for what it is and that they want to embrace it and make it their own, they're never going to lean into the offer. Not really. Your willingness to compromise and work with them is phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal, honey. Goodness. Look at you go. Look at you. And you even take the blame, too. You're like, maybe I need to work on myself. I'll give you space. I'll go over here and I'll fix myself. You do it too. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to work on my shit. You go over there and work on your shit. And then you are pleasantly kind of pleased with your own progress. You turn around, look at them, and they're like, oh no, I haven't done that yet. Oh. Wheel of Fortune, October. Some willingness, some admission to try a little harder, possibly in October, also dependent and or conditional upon change, which would be what? Four of Pentacles. Show me. If you show a willingness for some of you to release the pain, could be them, but you show a willingness to release the pain, it might generate change. Like, I'm willing to let all this go if you show me a little more cooperation. I'm willing to do what I need to do with you in the name of love if you are willing to drop the pain and stop rejecting the emotions and the shit I'm trying to give you. It might be conditional. It might be conditional in that you need to let this person go. You need to let this person go in order for them to figure out if they want to come back. I can't say that's not a possibility. You don't want it to be over. You're showing me clear evidence that you're trying to heal the connection, yourself as well as the connection. But honey, sometimes in order to really progress in things and to understand if they're for you and that you can even heal it at all, you have to let it go first. And let them decide if they well and truly want to walk back into this with the intents and purposes of healing. Yeah. Queen of Cups, yeah, exactly. Of course, many of you are prepared to be the bigger person and just let all pains go if it means that they'll show you a little bit more resolve. The next water season might be significant. Well, we're actually in the next water season, so we're currently in Cancer season, and then after that is Scorpio season. So, again, that would land us into about October. But for some of you, critical energy is developing now, and it will continue to unfold until October. And some of you need to be prepared to let this person go in order for them to find their way back, and if they even want to, yes. For others of you, you're going to choose to just like, you know what? The pain's here between us, whatever caused this, I'm going to be the bigger person, Queen of Cups, let that shit go, forgive all debts, and I will continue to work with you so long as you show that you are working with me. The King and Queen of Cups are more likely to forgive all debts in terms of emotional wrongdoings. So I don't know which one's for you. In order for you to generate change, you'll have to let them go and let them come back to you, if they so choose to come back to you and actually heal with you, begrudgingly so, but still, you seem to be willing to take that. And for others of you, you stay in the connection and say, I'm going to be the bigger person and just nullify all debts, all pains, if you're willing to work with me. Anywhere between now, like I said, to Cancer season, There's that resistance again, the 5 of Wands. For some of you, the 5th of any given month might be important. 5 days from now, Wand is more upfront. Might be important. 5 days from this message, I should say. 5 plus 10, both matching Wand energy, so 15, possibly upwards to 2 weeks. There might be some of you, my point is, really reaching critical tension now. 5 of Wands to 10 of Wands. Matching sweet mate energy, we add those together, we get 15. The 15th of the month might be important, which also goes to 6. We are currently in June. I don't know if your message, I really don't. I don't have the calendar in front of my face. Without my calendar, I'm helpless. It's sad. But yeah, so many of you, but my point is, interpretation of this in regards to the energy as well as the timelines, you're at your height of tension with your person now. And possibly for the next 2 weeks. Baby, you might have to let them go. Set them free. The Emperor. There you go. Standing in your power. You might have to let them go so they can make up their mind if they want to come back and heal. That's what I said. Death is also in reverse. I don't think you're ready to call it quits. And even if you choose to let them go, it may not be over. That's the thing. Give them the choice. This whole Libra, I want your energy, but I can't own it or claim it. I want the feelings, but I can't own my own feelings. What the fuck, man? It might be a temporary let go, so they can decide if they want to come back and actually work on shit for reals, for reals. Okay. And it's a stand in your power. I don't think next April is what we're talking about. I think last April might have been important. 9 of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. Some of you just be prepared, 9 of Pentacles, to be on your own for a bit. You two might literally need to be separated so they can figure out what the hell they're doing. And until then, you do you work on you shore up your particular stuff, you make your particular garden. This is your comfort zone. This is who you are, this is what you're about. Okay, and if you need to stand firm, let them take a little break, a little breather. Let them figure their shit out. They want to come back around and actually seriously try to work on things. Because that's what I see happening. I really do. I do see that it's like it's not over. You're not choosing death, but also P.S. it's not over. So you might be temporarily letting them go. Okay? Yeah, I don't even know that it's temporary. You might, in that respect that, oh, I'm going to say, you know, bye, and not mean it. No, I mean, like, I want you to go figure your shit out. And you should know by now, given the strength of our connection, if you have feelings for me, maybe you should go your own way, and I'm going to go my own way. And if you want to come back around and actually work shit out seriously, that's what they seem to be opting in for. Because it's telling me it's not over. And you're like, okay, I'm happy with that. I am. I'm happy with that. You're showing me something as opposed to nothing, right? So, we're trying to manifest real change. And yeah, some tarot readers do interpret. I don't. It's not my default for the Ace of Swords. This is our divine truth as we understand it, okay? And being able to act accordingly. But many tarot readers will tell you Ace of Swords is a reconciliation. So there is a strong truth here for a proper reconciliation under the guise of healing. Yes. But you might need to be prepared to be on your own for a bit. I'm just saying. Honey, you might like it. With all the bullshit and the drama and the confusion, maybe you need that. That's my 2 cents. That's me interjecting my personal shit. That's my personal opinion. That's my 2 cents. Okay, from Auntie Sassy. September, of course, might be important, which, of course, predates. Yeah. You, honey, you put some of that fucking focus on yourself, please. Please. Please put some of that focus on yourself. I see that you do your best to heal yourself, but also put some of this attention back on you. You need to nurture yourself. You need to care for yourself. Okay, let this person go for a while and let them figure their shit out. If they really want to work things out with you, then they will. Yeah, they have a hell of a job getting in touch with that moon energy. Literally, their King of Cups, their most mature self is under the moon. What does that tell you? This person is not in touch with their emotions. I can see that they gravitate towards you. I can see that they enjoy the strength of your energy. with being completely out of touch of their own. This is not an equal distribution, but you both are showing me healing and trying in future. That's the first time I've seen you two be consistent, energetically speaking, is in future orientation. So you might need to be prepared to focus on thyself. They get their shit together, and if they want to work things out with you, if they want a proper reconciliation, if they want to show you more effort, particularly where the emotions are concerned, then maybe you need to focus on yourself. Pull some of that energy back. Stop trying to work on them and your connection, and not just work on you, but honey, take a fucking break. Catch up on Netflix. Have a glass of wine. Hang out with your friends. Honey, get some breathing room. If this person really enjoyed what you were giving them in terms of love, then they need to come around and understand that for themselves. There's not enough healing in the world you can do to make them appreciate that. You understand? That's enough. All right. God, that took me to a weird place. Okay. Sagittarius, for some of you, if you have Sag in your chart, use it. They thrive on independence. I don't know if you know that, but yeah. And for some of you, yes, your person is a Sag. Some of you, yes, you have a dog. You love your dog. Aw. The big star could be Aquarian energy. Does not have to be. This is Tinkerbell within the star. So when we wish upon a star, may your dreams come true. Okay. The star concept, in other words. Lotus, let me know if you're dealing with Scorpio. This is our power flower. Is the... I hate saying that. But yeah, the lotus. Okay. So yes, confirmation for some of you, Scorpio. You might have some very strong Scorpio in your chart. Again, if you have Scorpio in your chart, this should not be a problem. Okay? All right. D. O. Gecko. Aries, Leo, Sag. Rocking horse, the back and forth, that depicts the Nine of Swords beautifully. The anxiety of one's thoughts backed up by the dog with the bone. Damn. Damn, Jaina, going back and forth on those thoughts, worrying about the same thoughts back and forth, right over here. You don't want that. Let's make that clear. You're trying to heal it, but you're not getting much evidence from them that that's happening either. Again, Scorpio energy. You might have it in your chart. You could be dealing with one. We also have Taurus here, which I already called out earlier. Again, you might have some Taurus in your chart. You could be dealing with one. Okay, Pegasus, masculine pride, masculine freedom. I'm not saying you're a male. What I am saying is that this is the Nine of Pentacles personified. I have strength in who I am and what I'm about, and I have wings. And I remember that. And I can choose independence, and I can choose freedom, and I can remember my self-worth. And if I need to take off for a minute, then I need to take off for a minute. And like I said, some of you really need to reinvest in yourselves, your sense of pride and freedom and independence, and let this person choose if they want to come back around, baby. And if they mean, if you mean something to them, excuse me, if they well and truly want that love energy of yours, then they'll figure it the fuck out. They're a big boy, they're a big girl. And if they're not, if they insist on keeping their King of Cups under the moon, is that something you want? There, I said it. Okay. Libra, put in the comments as you see fit. Put in the comments as you see fit. Your efforts are outstanding in terms of working with this person, compromising, trying to heal. You, bless you, honey, you know the value of whom you're connected to. They have a lot of catching up to do. Okay? Put in the comments, like I said. Take care. Be well.